We are more well suited to live in an imaginary world than we are to live here. Hello, the Matrix. Like, let's have some fun with this.
Okay, we're back again with Leah. Thank you so much. Leah, off camera, you said this thing, what changes you? And then you stopped. You didn't say anything else. I'm like, okay, what do you mean what changes me? You said, no, push the record button. I got that. So I'm sitting back. This is on you, my friend.
One of my favorite quotes is, "Nothing changes you in life except for the people you meet and the books you read." And I
Cool.
think that is a profound truth.
You've
And when
got
I'm
to
talking
said
about,
that.
oh, it's been attributed and misattributed to so many
Okay.
different people, it
I will
doesn't even
find
matter.
I'll put it like 3 or 4 misattributed ones
Yeah,
the comments.
there's a bunch of them. All you gotta remember is Leah Bumfrey said it.
Okay, there we
Right?
go. Done. Leah Bumfrey
There's a
said it.
last name that's gonna go into history, right? But that's what changes you, is what you read, because when you read like, and really read something, and I'm not talking about, something that has to be heavy and deep, even a short story. You're meeting people when you're reading something.
Yes.
In real life, the people that you end up knowing, the people that are even casual acquaintances of yours, they're disruptors. They disrupt what is comfortable for us. And when you allow yourself to be disrupted, my goodness, there's no end to what's possible. And we can
Yes.
agree, we can disagree, we can discount. But when people stop, and sometimes, I haven't read a book since, grade 10 when I was forced to. How tragic is that? And we all get lost in reading this, okay?
Right.
So we're scrolling and we're reading. And yes, that means you're literate. But I'm talking actual reading. And that's why when we talk about meeting people, like Matthew, can you imagine 10 years ago, you and I did not know each other? 10 years ago, we did not know each
We
other.
did not know each other, absolutely.
But what did we do the first couple times we met? You kind of read each other's character. You read each other's character and you go, well, this he's right. This he's not. This is
Yeah.
interesting. This is stupidity. This is weird to me. I want to know more. And that's what it does. It inspires you to know more, to
Yes.
become more. And bringing this round to business, man, if you have ever walked into an old style general store in a small town, like, like Jack Teskey's um, Trader is the one that I grew up with. And you walk in there and there is stuff in there from 50 years ago. It's never moved. He has no idea what to charge you for it because he doesn't remember what he paid for it.
Yeah, the dust has dust on those ones,
Right?
yeah.
It the dust has okay, well, that's our character and our personality and our business if we're
Yeah.
not open to change. And I'm not talking about technology change. I'm not
No,
talking
no,
about getting a new cash register or how you're doing your inventory. It's how
absolutely.
do you react to people? How do you make people want to connect with you?
Well, I wanna take one step back as well. Okay, so you said I was gonna really like this one, and I actually it hits me a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, because I wanted you to think about, we've learnt this over time, being Wizard of Bad partners, studying at the Wizard Academy. The reaction our brain has to a really well-written character is the same as talking to somebody in real life. So when we read a book and we
Yes.
get mesmerized by that book, if we watch a really well done movie and we get into the character of the movie, our brain lights up and gets scared with them when they're scared. Our brain lights up all of the emotion and happy feelings. That's why we cry when something terribly sad happens, or crazy amazing, oh my god, that's so, I'm so proud of them. And we then know these characters as if they're real people, right? We think about people like Sherlock Holmes, this, probably one of the most iconic characters of all times. Everybody knows him in today, and I mean, we're talking uh, any character from the Bible.
Yeah.
Like these are people that, and I say character from the Bible, I don't know where you are religiously, but we didn't meet them, but we
It's a pretty
believe we
well
know.
read book. I think you're safe
Yeah,
bringing it up.
but we know how we would align or misalign with those characters. And so it's such a powerful thing that you say that people or story changes us. That's what changes us, is people and story, because we get connected, we get mushed up in their stuff. They get mushed up in our stuff, and it sits in our imagination center, which is what, 100,000 times more neurons in our imagination center than the
Yep.
rest of the brain combined. So that we have so much capacity for mashing all the different parts of our life together, and it makes us, informs us, and we're constantly being bombarded with new. And I love that thought process. I'm a little science geeky on that stuff, but less
My little
emotional.
nerd.
Yeah, yeah. But I think you're absolutely right. But it's why really powerful marketing works when it's well written and we come from story and we are able to give really good characters. That's why we build character diamonds.
Mhm.
We got to do one of these on
Oh, yeah,
character
we have
diamonds.
yeah.
Um, Building proper character diamonds so that we can. Oh, I'm sorry, and I took over, but
No,
like,
no,
yes,
it's
yes, yes, yes. This is beautiful.
but here's the thing, all of us have watched a movie, read a book, met someone that if you don't like them, if you're not connected, it's forgettable, you don't wanna waste your time, you're not entertained by it. But man, if an author, if a director, if an actor can make you like someone, you're in. You are in. You know these people. Dirty little secret, I love the old series Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh yeah, you
Why?
do. You brought that up
I
not too
I
long ago.
know. You and I both love our Star Trek. Why?
Yeah, yeah,
Because there's characters that we really like.
exactly.
It has nothing to do with the setting. It's that we like them. And if we don't give ourselves the opportunity to expand on our likes, to like more people, we'll never be changed. We are gonna be the same.
Exactly. No, a lot it's so you're really talking about opening up yourself to new experiences and keeping an open mind to most things. So I also want to say that the opposite is also true, is we get just as connected to the bad guys when they're
Oh, yeah.
well-written characters, right? So the foil is just as good as the hero. And as long as they are true to their character and they never break that, and we can see them somewhere else in the world. So we as long as we can connect to them somewhere else, we get really highly my wife will be watching a movie. She's very empathic. Like her emotions run high. So she hates it if I get into like really serious and dark stuff because she can't avoid herself but getting sucked in. And she says, "I hate that. I don't wanna watch this because that character sucks." And I go, does it? You hate that character. You hate them. That means that you've been moved from normal, from middle, and now all of a sudden you hate them. What changes you? That character changed you. It changed your perception of like, maybe it was, I'm thinking, Moriarty is a great,
Oh, yeah.
foil, right? Where we knew that, Sherlock Holmes, like, going after this dude, it's like, I'm thinking, people like, Darth Vader. Like, whether you like Star Wars or you don't, everybody knows Darth Vader. We know the character, we understand what he means, and we know whether we stand with or against the Sith,
And then, but
right?
I have to get back to the character diamond idea. Here he is, his North Star is pure evil, but what's the polar opposite? I'm your father. Like,
Yeah. Mhm.
honestly, that is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. How many people were changed by that? People
Right?
who might have hated science fiction because it's not a it's a story placed in a different setting. And again, I'm gonna bring this all the way back to business. The story of the people we meet, of who we are, of what shapes us, shapes our
Absolutely.
business. It shapes our possibilities. It shapes our imagination because, like you said, we are more well suited to live in an imaginary world than we are to live here. Hello, the Matrix. Like, let's have some fun with this.
Absolutely. Well, and this we were just talking about recruiting in our last video, right?
Mhm.
So when we talk about recruiting, bringing in a new character that doesn't fit then you can have them create fiction, or
Yep.
you can have them align and help to bolster what's already great. And so I think it's a brilliant idea that what changes you is what you read, because again, into the imagination center of our brain right away, or the people that we meet, because we can't avoid them. At that point we have to be connected, and everybody's favorite topic is themselves. So you can't avoid running into somebody where they don't tell you 2, 3, 5 things about themselves so that because they want to align with you and they want you to know them and this is important to me. Is it important to you? And so you can't not be changed and by the information.
The only
I think it's
variation on
beautiful.
that quote that I've heard, the only addition that I go back and forth with is we also are changed by the music we tend to listen to. And again, think back to Wizard Academy, every class you go to, and the range of music. And there's some really neat information out there about the megahertz of music, modern music versus classical music versus
Absolutely.
what it does, how it changes you.
Absolutely. Listen, if the first time I ever heard anything was in the magical worlds of communication, which was originally taught by Roy H. Williams. Now Daniel Whittington does a great job. I've taken the course more than once by each of those gentlemen, and music theory is a massive part of that course. If you want to learn more about how music changes you and what you should be listening for, I mean, by the way, you'll never listen to music the same way again. So
It's true.
be forewarned. Okay, this was really neat. I think that yeah, I'm doubling down, man. I think we got to start talking about character diamonds in a big way, so we can anybody that's watched this show, like watch for Leah again because Leah and I are going to talk about character diamonds in the future. Thank you for coming back to Crumbs for Diamonds.
Absolutely, so much fun. Whoops,
Crubs for Jobins. I have no idea what I said there. Crumbs for
there's gotta be a
Giants.
dragon in there somewhere.
Yeah, where we talk about marketing, and we really appreciate everybody for coming back. We'll talk next time.
Thank you.